When it comes to digital literacy, I feel as if the most important topics for 21st century teachers involve computers, PowerPoints, the importance of visual aid and representation, music, and phones. As you can see, these are my topics over here. Involving computers, the question becomes, how do we use computers to the best of their ability to further educate minors? This is important to think about because nowadays we use computers for almost everything, especially in high schools and universities. So, could we possibly adapt computers to better educate the youth, especially in elementary schools and middle schools? And are computers a bad or a good thing for education? What are the pros and cons? I believe the pros are larger than the cons because nowadays, if you look down here, visual aid and representation is very important in education, especially in the 21st century. Going off of computers is PowerPoints. Are PowerPoints the best used for visual aid? I feel as if PowerPoints work in the high school and university setting. However, applying them to the elementary and middle school setting brings challenges. Also off of that, importance of visual aid and representation. It's different for everyone's grades and every different type of school. For example, elementary school is different from middle school, which is different from high school. Many kids in the 21st century generation are visual learners. For example, video games. A lot of kids learn through video games, and although it is quite sad, it's true. So could it be possible to structure a lesson for little kids through something similar to video games? Next is music. Music is something that is very important in society and has been for many years. So could music be a breakthrough for education? Is there any way that we could use music to further educate people? And I feel as if there is. Especially if you look on YouTube right now, there is a rise in musical education through videos on it. And I believe that this really is benefiting education. Next is phones. Cellular devices are becoming more common. So is there a way that we can use phones in upper level classes to boost the way kids learn? I believe that yes, that is a possibility. And I believe it's a large possibility and many people are already trying to work on it. However, I do feel as if phones should be kept out of elementary schools and middle schools because then they might become too attached to it and we'll be even more of a tech savvy generation than we already are.